we stopped out here. We were chopping the last load for the bag for Johnny, and he had gathering chains jammed up on the corn head. You see there's a loose bearing on that main shaft. It must have jumped out of time, so it's too jammed up now to bother with messing with out here. So we are going to go get our chopper and just finish off this load and maybe one more, and that should finish off that bag at his place for now. So that's what we're doing right now. Well, we got them 2 loads chopped with my chopper and tractor. That should be enough, the way it sounded, to finish off the bag at his place. His nephew is gonna run them in and make sure, but I think that'll be enough for there. And we'll bring the bagger over here. We're just gonna put, he's got a 1466 on the bagger, so we're just gonna, he's gonna leave that tractor on and just bring the whole rig over here instead of swapping tractors. And then we'll get mine done, and then whatever's left here, there's just a few loads. I'm not sure if he's gonna start another bag, but anyway, we'll do that. We'll finish that up once we get mine done. But I'm just gonna show you kind of what happened on this head of his here, on this 900. This is an 824 head. So this is like the, I don't know what you want to call it, I guess the upgrade or the newer version of my head, which is an 822. And this one is quite a bit newer anyway, just because it's a lot newer machine. But this is what they went to from the 822 that I've got. But I'll turn it kind of here and show you what happened. This had happened once before, a few years ago, I think the same thing. See, I got out of time and it twisted this finger, supposed to look like one of these, and it this one's pushing in on it, so it's going to have to be taken apart and loosened. But what happened is, and this happened, like I said, a few years ago, we were having the same trouble. This bearing collar here is on your main shaft that runs under the head, and it's got bevel gears on it under there that run each row of chains. And this, I don't know if you can see it, maybe I can get a shot from this way. Not really, but that 3-bolt bearing collar right here is loose. I don't know if you can see that moving on the camera much, but anyway, what had happened last time it did that was it dropped down enough that those bevel gears jumped a tooth on the same side and everything, and I think that's what happened again. So anyway, being we only had a couple loads to do to finish off his, I just grabbed mine, but he'll have to probably take this back and rip it apart, get that back in time. And I'm actually surprised it twisted up that much before it sheared the pin, but hopefully it didn't wreck anything. I don't think it did, but we'll have to look into that later. But anyway, it's chore time now, so I'm going to run back and get chores going, and we'll go from there. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, September 30th. Kind of windy today, so I hope you can hear me all right. Today, I'm hoping to start bagging later today. We'll see. Johnny's got to bring, he brought the bagger last night, and then he just left his tractor on it. He said just go ahead and use that on there, then I don't have to switch back and forth. So we got that on there. He's got to bring the bag over yet when he's done with work. I got to get this. We've got a blacktop slab here that we put in a while back. We used to pile silage on there when my grandpa had beef cows. Now I like to put the bags on there because then you're not playing in the mud. But I'll kind of show you this bagger and tractor that he's got here. The bagger, it's a Kelly Ryan centerline bagger, 9-foot diameter bag. I think it'll do up to 200 or 250 foot long. I'm only going to do, I think I'm going to have more than one bag, but I'm just going to do 150 because this blacktop is like 125 long, so I wind up going off of it a little anyway, but I don't have room for a 200 foot here. But anyway, this is the bagger. For those of you who don't know what a bagger is, there'll be a big plastic, basically like a sausage stuffer, but there's a big plastic tube that goes on here on this tunnel. It's folded up, and then you tie it off at the end. This rope, I don't know what you want to call it, net I guess, that's your backstop. That goes on the back, and the cables are hooked to it, and you can set the tension on those cables. It's got like a brake on there, how much pressure you want to put into the bag. And then inside of there, there's that rotor there. It's got some silage in it now, but that turns and it just keeps stuffing the silage in here, and then it pushes, as it fills, it pushes the bagger, and then you leave the tractor in neutral and it just pushes everything forward as you go. So anyway, that's the bagger here, and then we'll check out the tractor. It's a pretty nice tractor too. It's a 1466 black stripe. He bought it. I don't know. He's had it for quite a while. He didn't buy it new, but nice tractor, open station. I'll back up a little bit so you can get a little better view. I don't have too much room here, but it's a pretty nice tractor. Runs good. Kind of fun to watch this one work too. Some more red power. This one also is a, I guess you'd call it a Wheatland. It doesn't have the 3-point on it, same as our 1066. It's that same way. It's just got the, and I don't know where he got this one from, if it was out in Dakotas or West or where, but so anyway, that's be kind of fun to see this work. So anyway, I gotta move some stuff around here. I did get my skid steer wheel back on, so I gotta move those round bales, those wrapped ones. I got like 4 of them there, a couple other things to move. So once we get that moved, move that hay head, we can get set up. Everybody, welcome back. Hope you're all doing good today. It's going pretty good here. I did not get the bagger set up yesterday. Johnny's nephew came over, brought the silage wagons back over, and was going to bring me a bag. He was going to help me get it set up, but he got a call or whatever. They got somebody doing some logging over there, and the cattle got out into the woods where they were logging, and so he had to run back there, and then it was raining and stuff on and off and kind of nasty yesterday. So I did get the slab all cleaned off over there, so that's ready. So I'm hoping today, once they get their chores done, maybe he'll stop over, bring that bag, and then we can get that set up. And I think he's going to help me. He's going to haul wagons, I think, while I chop. So hopefully we can hit that pretty hard to get that rolling today. But anyway, like I said, I got that. I got them bales moved, all that. I did get that. I should show you here too. I didn't really get any video of it when I was cutting them off, but I did get this wheel back on the skid steer. I'll stick the camera back here. You can kind of see, maybe. I got new bolts. I was able to cut all them. I had a cutting. Well, I tried a dry grinder, and that worked good. My air compressor wasn't enough capacity to keep up, so I got some grinding or cutting discs for the 4-inch grinder, and that worked pretty good. Cut the heads off, knocked them out, and I was able to had enough room to get new ones snuck in there if you had it in just the right place. So I got that back on, and that is what happened. And I think because it's on that side, on the left side, when you turn, it's turning to loosen them, because every one of them that held that spacer on had worked loose. The other side I checked, that one was fine. So anyway, I tightened them back up. After I run it a while, I should take it apart, I guess, and check them again, make sure they're staying tight. But anyway, so that seems to be working good for now, so I'm glad of that. I got to run and get some fuel this morning. And what else? I got to give some hay out for the cows, check their feeder wagon, and we'll get rolling with that. But so anyway, I'm going to head over here now, haul out some hay for the cows, and then I can let them out. And the kids are going to be gone today. They got a cousin's birthday party, so they're going there, and the little one's going to Grandma and Papa's house. So, and Jen, she had to work today, so I'm just going to be getting stuff going here, and hopefully we can get to this bagging today and get that started so we can get that wrapped up. All right, got hay out for the cows. Got the big knee here. Got a bale on the hay rack. So I'm going to bring this back now and unhook and go out. I got their feeder wagon. I chopped later yesterday because it was so windy I couldn't catch it in the wagon. So I'm going to run out and check that. They got a little bit left in there. I usually pull that out for the dry cows and heifers to clean out. So do that, and then I can get them out, and then I can chop again for them later today. So just heading back now, and we'll drop this wagon and go out and get the other one. Alright, made it out to the pasture here. I'm going to get the feeder wagon. They don't have too much left in there, but I Like I said, I always let the dry cows and heifers and stuff clean out what's left. Picked up, ready to roll. When I came out here, there was a whole bunch of turkeys that just ran into the woods, but I didn't get them on video. But we got a lot of them around here. When I was a kid, we didn't have any, but they really moved in. I'm going to load up our fuel barrel in the back of the pickup and go get some fuel. If we're going to be chopping corn, bagging, and pumping liquid manure, we're going to need fuel. I just got my little fuel barrel here. Thunder. No, not quite the same, but it works anyway. So we'll load this up and try it out. We got the bagger set up, bag on there, everything should be pretty much ready there. I am just going to get fired up here in the field. Chopper should be all ready and fill a wagon. And my brother Paul's getting the feeder wagon so I can chop some for the cows, and then we can get rolling and get some silage in the bag. Good. Alright, that's full. Should have enough fuel in here to get rolling. Looking at this corn here I chopped for the cows in the feeder wagon. It's amazing, you know, how dry this corn looks, but there's a lot of moisture in it yet. You know, its kernels they're pretty soft yet. You know, you can open them up pretty easy. Actually, this chopper, it's chopping so good, a lot of these kernels are cut open even, so that's good. That's good. That should make some nice feed. Just running the first load into the bagger. Once I get over there, you probably won't be able to hear me talking too well because it's a little loud, but I'm trying to just show you how that works. It's not working too hard right now because there's no pressure on it because it's just filling the empty back of the bag. So once it starts getting pressure on it, then it'll take a little more power. But see, he's tightening. There's a brake rotor there, and then he's tightening the brake there. That's what kind of adjusts your pressure. So, but it's got to fill that whole tunnel up and push it back before it'll even start moving. So Just dumps it in, and then that rotor in there just keeps turning and packing it in. The first load in there, you can see now it's pushing up against that backstop. And then what it'll do now, because there's a big cable on each side that goes to that drum, you can set that brake tension, so that'll let it pack in so much before it'll let it start moving, and then it just pushes the tractor and everything right up the way. And then I painted, you maybe can't see it from here, but there's a pink line I painted on the, I only had pink spray paint, that's why, but on the blacktop, so we can kind of keep the tractor going straight. But so that's what it starts looking like anyway. That's one load in there. So now with the next one, it should start moving forward. Now then you just keep moving the wagon ahead as it goes, and then the whole bag is basically goes around this whole tunnel, and it's just in flaps, and as it goes it just keeps sliding out and unfolding till you get to the end. So all right, well, we're gonna go work on the next load. Friday, October 2nd. Just got this fired up. I'm gonna put some fuel in it and go start chopping.
You're digging? Hmm? What are you digging?
Dirt.
Dirt?
Hmm?
Can you say thank you for the shovel?
Thank you for the shovel.
That was pretty nice that somebody from YouTube sent you a shovel.
Hmm? Mom?
Yeah?
Do you use that shovel? Don't.
You don't want to use that shovel?
This shovel?
Which shovel?
I don't want to use that shovel there.
Oh, you're going to use this shovel?
Hmm.
Do you like this shovel?
Hmm. It's new.
It's new?
Hmm.
Pretty cool?
Mom, that's not new.
That one's not new.
Yeah, horrible.
It's horrible.
We're up here chopping. It's about 7:30 in the evening. It's going pretty good. I got my, last night I had to quit because we were out of light, but I picked up a nice LED. I was going to get two, but they only had one, but works pretty good. Really brightens it up so I can see what I'm running over now anyway. So we're going to, got one pass left down this way, and this first section will be done. And then we can move on to the middle section. I don't know if I'll do how much more we'll go tonight. See how long Paul wants to haul for. So anyway, playing that light and I'm getting shadows. All right, we're gonna get back to chopping. we're back here in the yard now. We're going to unload this last load for the night here and wrap it up for the day. It's filling pretty nice. Quite a bit in there already. Well, I'm gonna put the phone down because it's getting cold. My hands are freezing.